Good evening and welcome to MTV's news update for July 7, 2026. I'm Ashley Scotland and here's what's making the headlines tonight. Region 3 rice farmers receive relief checks. Seniors can stamp and cash $20,000 transportation allowance at post offices countrywide. Saw a turn for new markets within 2 weeks. And in sport, President's College, St. Rose's High and Hururu Secondary crowned national schools basketball champions. Now for the news in details. Hundreds of rice farmers from Region 3 today received relief checks as the government continued its financial support program for the rice industry. Here is more.
The government's relief program for rice farmers continued in Region 3, where hundreds of farmers gathered at the National Track and Field Center at Lenora to receive financial assistance. The initiative fulfills a commitment made by the President, Dr. Irfan Ali, during a consultation with rice farmers at the Artachong Conference Center in April. Under the program, farmers cultivating 50 acres or less are receiving $15,000 per acre, while those cultivating more than 50 acres are receiving $10,000 per acre. Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa said the support will benefit thousands of rice farmers across the country.
Generally, we have just over about 5,500 farmers. Close to 6,000 farmers will benefit countrywide on this program. That represented a total of 234,000 acres that would have cultivated.
In Region 3, 560 rice farmers cultivating a combined 15,636 acres are expected to benefit from more than $201 million in relief. During today's exercise, Mustafa said more than 500 farmers were scheduled to receive payments. The Agriculture Minister also noted that Region 2 farmers benefited from the program last week, with approximately 1,150 farmers receiving $403 million.
The total cost for government from coming out of government to subsidize the farmers, that is those persons planted 50 acres and below who will receive $15,000, and those persons planted 50 acres and above who will receive $10,000. The total cost will be approximately $2.8 billion.
Minister Mustafa said that the government previously supported rice farmers by contributing $300 for every bag of paddy sold, along with 1 bag of fertilizer per acre during the last crop. He explained that this year the government combined the previous subsidy and fertilizer support into one payment, allowing farmers to receive a large cash payout. Minister within the Ministry of Agriculture, Vikas Ramkisoon, was also present at the distribution exercise. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Simeon Rewaram.
Executive Member of the Private Sector Commission and former President of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Timothy Tucker, said Guyana's expanding economy is creating major demand for truck drivers, mechanics, electricians, plumbers, and laborers. Tucker said opportunities are opening across several sectors, including oil and gas, forestry, gold mining, construction, and agriculture. Details in this report.
Guyana's economic expansion is creating new opportunities not only for businesses, but also for skilled and semi-skilled workers. Speaking on the Starting Point podcast, former GCCI President Timothy Tucker said the country is no longer being driven by one sector alone. He explained that the industries such as oil and gas, mining, forestry, agriculture, and construction are all creating demand for goods, services, and labor. Tucker said that the oil and gas sector in particular is forcing local companies to improve their standards in order to compete in the local market. As those standards rise, he said companies now require more specialists, service providers, and workers to support their operations.
We see something as simple as truck drivers being a high demand job at the moment that is paying extremely well. We see health and safety officers, we see quality control people. All these different things there's a high demand.
Tucker said the demand goes beyond truck drivers. He pointed to health and safety officers, quality control workers, mechanics, electricians, and plumbers as areas where more workers are needed. The former GCCI president said the construction boom has also increased the need for laborers, adding that Guyana is facing a shortage of workers in some areas.
Mechanics, electricians, plumbers.
And especially with the construction boom, too, you're seeing a great demand for laborers as well.
Yeah, it's a huge demand for laborers, and we have a labor shortage. Yes, we have some amount of foreigners coming in to help, but I believe that most Guyanese have the opportunity to either work in the industry or an associated industry, or you have the ability at this point to be an entrepreneur.
While some foreign workers have entered the local labor market, Tucker believes most Guyanese still have a chance to benefit from the country's growth. He said persons can work directly in the industries, provide service to them, or start businesses that meet the growing demand. Tucker also encouraged Guyanese to consider side businesses and niche services while doing proper research to identify gaps in the market. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Simeon Rewaram.
We'll be right back after this short break.
Bison's Windows and Doors, where your style meets our innovation, offering the best prices for windows, doors, shower enclosures, and more. In high-quality aluminum and UPVC frames, reflective, tinted, and a wide range of glass types to choose from. We cater for domestic, commercial, and industrial building projects. When looking for windows, doors, and other glass products, Bison's is your #1 choice. Visit us at Echoes just off the Heroes Highway or call us on telephone number 622-4197 or 503-9364 to place your order.
GCOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE. GCOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. If you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026 and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. If you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE, you are required to apply for registration if your name is not in the PLE. Apply for a transfer if you have changed your address since you were registered. Apply for a name change if you have changed your name, or apply for a correction if your registration particulars are incorrect. Any person whose information on the PLE is incorrect can apply for such information to be changed or corrected. Any person applying for a change or correction to his or her particulars must provide the relevant original source document, birth certificate and deed poll for a name change by deed poll, birth certificate and marriage certificate for a name change by marriage. Divorce absolute in the case of a woman who is desirous of reverting to her maiden name from her married name, birth certificate, adoption certificate, naturalization certificate for correction of minor clerical errors. Visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to conduct any of the above transactions. The claims aspect of this exercise will end on Tuesday, July 14, 2026. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
Farmers and the members of the public in general are being advised that tampering with drainage and irrigation structures in any way is prohibited under the Drainage and Irrigation Act. So too are practices that result in damage to access dams, such as using an inadequate length of tube to irrigate farmlands, resulting in erosion of the earthen dams. Also contrary to the Drainage and Irrigation Act is the practice of erecting structures or planting on government reserves. This will not be condoned. These reserves are to be clear at all times to provide access for the excavation of the channels. Livestock farmers should also be aware that they are liable for any damages caused by their cattle or swine to dams or reserves alongside D&I channels, as is the case when the animals cross these channels. Individuals wishing to erect bridges across D&I structures should first contact the NDIA before doing so. Those found guilty under the Act are liable to fines and imprisonment for up to 3 months. A message from the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority, Ministry of Agriculture.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's waste management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanups, or construction sites. It's simple. Step 1, just pick up the phone and give us a call. Step 2, we deliver the skip bin size of your choice. Step 3, load the skip with all of your junk. And finally, step 4, we take it all away. It's that simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there's no job that's too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1156.
For centuries, the world searched for the mythical city of El Dorado. Today, Guyana reclaims the narrative. Introducing the first ever Independence Commemorative Medallion, celebrating our 60th Diamond Jubilee. Crafted from 1 ounce of .999 fine gold, 100% Guyanese. Refined and minted right here at home. This is El Dorado Reimagined. From legend to luxury. Own a piece of Guyana's history for $1.3 million. A legacy casted in gold. Visit guyanagold.ggb.gov.gy.
Producing the new Lotto Super 6. You knew it as Lotto before. The jackpot with the biggest cash payout. Now easier than ever to win and win more often. For only $200, you can pick any 6 numbers from 1 to 28 for your chance to win the jackpot. Get 6 numbers and the jackpot is yours. You can win if you match 5 numbers plus the bonus ball. Match 5 numbers, match 4 numbers, match 3 plus the bonus ball, or match the letter and get a free ticket. Still drawing twice weekly. Your chances of winning are even better with the new Super 6. Remember, a ticket a day could make you rich today.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Senior citizens will now be able to stamp and cash their $20,000 transportation allowance vouchers at post offices across the country from July 8, 2026. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Prasad, said all post offices have been supplied with stamps to make the process easier and more convenient for pensioners. Details on this report.
The government's 20,000 senior citizens transportation allowance is set to begin rollout on Wednesday, July 8. The allowance, which was introduced in 2026 national budget, is intended to help pensioners cover transportation costs. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Prasad, said her ministry has been listening to the concerns from senior citizens and has been working to make the process seamless.
I've been listening to you, and we've been working hard over the last few days to make sure that we have a seamless process from tomorrow. So all the post offices across Guyana have stamps. So you can go to the post office or any one of the Ministry of Human Services offices near you to stamp your $20,000 cash voucher, which is your transportation allowance.
The minister said the process will begin on July 8 and continue until November 1, 2026. She urged senior citizens not to rush to the post office on the first day, noting that the transportation allowance is an annual grant and can be accessed during the full period.
It's an annual grant, so what I'm saying to you is that you don't all have to go tomorrow. The process starts tomorrow and ends on the 1st of November 2026. Therefore, I don't want you to line up, and I don't want there to be a lot of lines. You can stamp your voucher any day from tomorrow.
Prasad also said pensioners who receive their monthly pension through the bank or MMG will not be required to stamp and cash a voucher. Instead, the 20,000 transportation allowance will be deposited directly into their bank accounts or paid to them through MMG. The minister again appealed to senior citizens to avoid crowding and long lines, assuring them that the process will be available daily. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Simeon Rewaram.
Entrepreneurs hoping to access financing from the upcoming Ghana Development Bank are being urged to get their businesses properly organized before applying for loans. Executive member of the Private Sector Commission and former president of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Timothy Tucker, said while the bank can create major opportunities for small and micro businesses, applicants must first ensure they have the necessary documents, compliance records, and business plans in place. Details in this report.
The upcoming Guyana Development Bank is being viewed as a major opening for small businesses and budding entrepreneurs seeking access to financing. But former GCCI President Timothy Tucker says persons must not wait until the bank opens its doors to start preparing. Speaking on the Starting Point podcast, Tucker said entrepreneurs must begin by streamlining their operations and understanding exactly how much financing they need and what the money will be used for.
Yeah, you have to understand whether you are now. We have to look in the context of how much money we're asking for, or how much money is being lent. It's $3 million, and so the established businesses, it might be for them to add a piece of machinery or something to their business, but for a small and or micro business, that's quite a bit of money. So it will help them a long way.
Tucker said the development bank could help fill a long-standing financial gap between commercial banks and the Small Business Bureau. He explained that many persons operating small businesses, including those running side businesses from home, often need consensual financing to move from informal operations into more structured businesses. He gave the example of some operating a catering business from their kitchen and trying to transition into a commercial kitchen or restaurant.
But just like the Small Business Bureau, they're going to require you to have your house in order, because you can't go to a development bank for a business and you don't really have a business. It's not self-financing. So you really have to understand, and the GCCI does an excellent event every year called Business Development Forum, where they teach budding entrepreneurs, really what and truly how to start up a business.
According to Tucker, persons hoping to benefit from the development bank should ensure they have their business registration, NIS compliance, GRA compliance, and the proper business plan in place. He also pointed to the GCCI Business Development Forum, the Private Sector Commission Business Support Desk, and the Small Business Bureau as avenues where entrepreneurs can receive guidance. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Simeon Riveram.
Coming up in international news, Zelensky presses NATO for air defense systems after intense Russian strikes. Stay with us.
Squatting is illegal and poses serious health and safety risks to individuals and communities. The Ministry of Housing and Water continues to provide affordable housing solutions and urges all to follow the proper channels to acquire land and avoid illegal occupancy. If you or someone you know is squatting, contact the Community Development Department for assistance on 227-4164 or 227-4168 or visit chpa.gov.gy to submit an online inquiry using the Contact Us tab. Let's work together to build safe communities. A message from the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority.
You enjoy playing Play 4. Now ask for the Multi-X option on Play 4 and multiply your winnings by up to 5 times with drawings Monday to Saturday. Your Multi-X bet amount is equal to your bet type made on Play 4. Bets start at $100 with 9 bet types. Play now at your nearest lottery agent. See Preston Posters for more details. Remember, a ticket a day could make you rich today. Must be 18 years and older to play.
Your aviation career starts here at the Art Williams and Harry Wendt Aeronautical Engineering School. Join us on Friday 10th, July 2026 at 10 a.m. at the Eugene F. Correa International Airport Oval for our open day. Learn about our associate's degree, bachelor's degree, and CDQ Aircraft Foundation training programs. Register today and take the first step towards your future.
Modern Optical Service has made it even better by introducing its budgeted spectacle line, starting as low as $10,000 for single vision lens and $12,000 for bifocal lens, available in tinted or clear, complete spectacles at affordable prices. So hurry down to our main office at 316 Middle Street or Lot 14 Diamond Public Road opposite Demerara Bank. Enjoy over 60 years of eye care experience at affordable prices. Modern Optical Service, your eye care professionals.
FiberTech materials are used in a multitude of ways, from repairing and fabrication of auto body, fishing, and household items. We have available various fiberglass mattings, resin, mold releases, brushes, and rollers for all of your repair needs. We offer technical advice and free training to ensure you get the job done. For further information, call us at 220-6907 or 220-9192.
Has there been a change in your income, contact information, marital status, or address since applying to the Ministry of Housing and Water Central Housing and Planning Authority? Then you are required to do an update. Avoid the long lines and crowds. Visit our website at chpa.gov.gy. Click on the Application Update tab and make the necessary update. Utilize our online services. A message from the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority.
You're tuned to MTV's News Update. The government will turn the sod for the construction of 5 new markets in less than 2 weeks, marking another significant investment in improving market infrastructure and creating better facilities for vendors and shoppers. Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, Priya Manikchand, shared via a social media post that plans include the major transformation of Georgetown's 2 principal municipal markets. The historic Stabroek Market will undergo extensive restoration and expansion, while Border Market will be completely rebuilt. The minister revealed the projects form part of the broader Georgetown Restoration Initiative being undertaken in partnership with the King's Foundation to modernize the capital while preserving its historic character. The minister explained that detailed assessments are currently underway to determine the scope of restoration works at the decades-old Stabroek Market and identify ways to expand the facility without compromising its architectural heritage. The minister also underscored the importance of public participation, noting that vendors, market users, the main city council, and other stakeholders will be consulted before a final master plan is completed. We now turn our attention to international news. Ukraine's president has used a speech at the NATO summit in Turkey to urge allies to deliver the air defense systems Kyiv urgently needs to protect it from escalating Russian attacks. This is according to the BBC. Zelensky's call for help rings with extra intensity after Russian missiles rained down on the Ukrainian capital twice in less than a week, crashing into blocks of flats and killing more than 50 civilians. The summit in Ankara will also be a chance for Zelensky to hold a crucial meeting with Donald Trump and press home his case that Russia's brutal attacks are a show of weakness, not strength, and that Vladimir Putin should be pressured into talks towards a dignified peace. The latest strikes on Ukraine come as it has been stepping up its own long-range drone attacks against Russia, hitting oil refineries and military targets there and causing significant fuel shortages and power cuts. Stay with us. Coming up next, it's MTV's and Beeson's Windows and Doors Sport Update.
2026 can be the year you invest in your future. It does not need to be overwhelming. It starts by choosing what matters most to you and taking that first step.
This year, invest in your time. Skip the line and bank online with the GBTI Go Banking app.
Or invest in yourself. A personal loan can help you start a course, launch a project, or create a new opportunity for success.
You may want something more diversified. Our mutual funds grants you the opportunity to invest from different sectors with professional guidance, all under one roof.
And you can invest in the next generation. Early savers help set children up with healthy financial habits from the start.
It might be the right time to invest in your own home. With Home Start Advantage, we make that step easy.
An auto loan can change your year. Investing in transportation will help you move further in your work, business, and daily life.
With any GBTI card, you can invest in your lifestyle, traveling, shopping, from date nights to your next flight. It's an investment in your wallet.
So whatever investing looks like for you in 2026, GBTI has a path to match your goals, and we're here to guide you through every step of the way.
GCOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors OLE. If you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026 and you're a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GCOM has posted the preliminary list of electors PLE in all registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can object to anyone whom you believe does not qualify for inclusion in the OLE. To do so, you must be listed in the same divisional list as the person you are objecting to. You must visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to make an objection. The objections aspect of this exercise will end on Friday, July 17, 2026. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
Citizens, please be reminded that the Ministry of Housing and Water does not sell land or housing units through any third-party arrangements or accept payments through any mobile money platforms. All our allocations are done at our Brickdam Georgetown main office, any of our regional offices, or at any scheduled Dream Realized event. A message from the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority.
Everything is connected: our planet, our water sources, including the water we drink. Sometimes harmful bacteria end up in our streams and canals. Although treated, the risks are high. You can prevent this pollution and contamination by maintaining your septic tank and grease traps. Call the experts at Puran Brothers Disposal Incorporated on 264-1239 or 603-5050. Keeping it clean is what we do best.
Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Beeson has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Beeson Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese. Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Beeson has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Beeson Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
Beeson's Windows and Doors, where your style meets our innovation, offering the best prices for windows, doors, shower enclosures, and more. In high-quality aluminum and UPVC frames, reflective, tinted, and a wide range of glass types to choose from. We cater for domestic, commercial, and industrial building projects. When looking for windows, doors, and other glass products, Beeson's is your #1 choice. Visit us at Echoes just off the Heroes Highway or call us on telephone number 622-4197 or 503-9364 to place your order.
Thousands braved the rains as the government commissioned the Anna Regina National Stadium. On Friday, through a heavy downpour, the president declared open the first modern sporting facility in the region. The spanking new cricket stadium was commissioned on Friday by the president in the presence of his cabinet ministers. President Dr. Irfan Ali said that plans are in the works for the newly commissioned Anna Regina National Stadium.
It will be amazing for Essequibo. I think that the first opportunity is regional cricket and then international tournament. Next year we are hoping that the CPL can bring the women's tournament here. We are hoping that the Masters World Cup, a lot of the matches will be played here also.
Dr. Ali said the cricket game and stadium development have created interest from far and wide.
250 persons telling us they came in for this game. I don't know if you saw that. People came in for this game. They came into the country and came to Essequibo for this game. From the US, from Canada. So that tells you there's a market, there's a captive market, diaspora market. It's there. We just have to optimize the use of the stadium and create the ecosystem to support it.
He highlighted not only the government's commitment towards the development of sport, but also the wider community of the region, which stands to benefit economically. The newly built stadium is estimated to cost over $1 billion and forms part of the government's nationwide sports infrastructure drive. The head of state addressed the matter of naming the new facility, as well as other sports facilities after sporting legends.
Celebrate our legends, and eventually we're going to get there. I know the Minister of Sports is going through a process, and we have to identify. There are a lot of persons who contributed. You have to have the criteria clearly laid out as to what level you contribute, and then we'll move from there.
The facility has 2 stands, with 2 more set to be built, and a cricket pitch. The government inaugurated the cricket stadium with a T20 Legends match featuring West Indian cricket royalty Brian Lara and Shivnarayan Chandapal. President of the Essequibo Cricket Board and Vice President of the Guyana Cricket Board, Dilip Singh, said the construction of the new stadium in Essequibo is a landmark moment for the county. He believes the facility will not only strengthen cricket but also provide a major boost to the overall development of sports in the region.
I can't express how lucky we are, how grateful we are for such a huge stadium coming to Essequibo. We were looking forward to this for a while, and it will definitely contribute tremendously to the upliftment, not only cricket, of sports in general.
The new stadium is expected to transform the sporting landscape in Essequibo, creating greater opportunities for athletes while positioning the county to host regional and international competitions. St. Rose's High has captured its first national schools basketball title after edging Berbice High School in a dramatic under-16 final at the National Gymnasium on Sunday. Chasing their maiden crown, St. Rose's showed resilience and grit to overcome a determined Berbice High side on the newly installed hardwood floor. In the under-16 final, both teams produced a 3-point shooting display in a closely contested encounter. Berbice High led 12-9 at halftime and maintained a narrow 19-16 advantage at the end of the third quarter. However, St. Rose's fought back strongly in the final quarter, led by McPherson, who delivered 23 points and 12 rebounds with support from Shaquan Kalinda to level the game at 42-42 and force overtime. In the extra period, Berbice High, led by Avian Kesney with 15 points, managed just 4 points as St. Rose's sealed a 50-46 victory. In the under-18 final, President's College delivered a commanding performance against Queen's College to secure a 47-25 win. After a closely contested first half, where they led 19-17, President's College pulled away in the second half through disciplined defense and fast break execution. Matanaya Fordyce starred with 11 points and 16 rebounds, while Dontrell Ross contributed 13 points in the victory. The under-14 category saw Hururu Secondary open the day's action with a solid 45-31 win over Skeldon Line Path to lift the title. Crandon Beckles led the charge with 19 points, while Roy Corbis added 12 as Hururu controlled the second half after holding a slim 2-point lead at the break. In the girls' final, President's College narrowly edged Hururu Secondary 18-17 in a tense and closely fought encounter. Rara Williams, Pauline Flats, and Christy Sears played key roles in securing the win for President's College in a game that went down to the wire. The tournament concluded with President's College, St. Rose's High, and Hururu Secondary emerging as national champions across their respective categories, capping off an exciting weekend of school basketball action. Head coach of the President's College basketball program, Willan Cameron, credited consistent hard work as they got over the line in Sunday's National Schools Basketball Festival. Organized by Youth Basketball Guyana, it was PC's 4th consecutive final.
Of course, you want to recognize the opposition that we faced. It was 2 very good teams. Hururu Secondary, coming out in their first festival, they really pushed us to the limit, even entering the 4th quarter with a lead, and we had to fight our way back. So we want to, give.
Despite the glory and title victories, Coach Cameron took this time to credit the opposition his teams came up against.
Tremendous, student athletes. The students throughout the entire year would have, put in a lot of work. Showed extreme discipline and demonstrated a lot of growth and maturity to come to this point. So I'm just really happy for them. To have been able to win the titles. We've been chasing this girls' title for quite some time. This is actually.
That wraps up tonight's sport update, which was brought to you with the kind compliments of Beeson's Windows and Doors. Stay with us, more to come right after the break.
Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Beeson has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors. Available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Beeson Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
Beeson's Windows and Doors, where your style meets our innovation, offering the best prices for windows, doors, shower enclosures, and more. In high-quality aluminum and UPVC frames, reflective, tinted, and a wide range of glass types to choose from. We cater for domestic, commercial, and industrial building projects. When looking for windows, doors, and other glass products, Beeson's is your #1 choice. Visit us at Echoes just off the Heroes Highway or call us on telephone number 622-4197 or 503-9364 to place your order.
That's it for tonight's edition of the newscast. Before we go, here's a quick recap of our top stories. Region 3 rice farmers receive relief checks. Seniors can stamp and cash $20,000 transportation allowance at post offices countrywide. Sought turn for new markets within 2 weeks. And in sport, PC, Roses, and Hururu Secondary crowned national schools basketball champions. Thank you for tuning in. You can catch our rebroadcast tomorrow at 6:30. For more news and updates, you can check out our website at mtvgy.com. I'm Ashley Scotland. Have a great night.